Dassault Systèmes are here at the Farnborough International Air Show with a rather splendid chalet. They've also got a lot of news to tell us, so let's get straight to it with their Executive Vice President of EMAR of Dassault Systèmes, as I say. It's Olivier Ribet. Now, it's great to see you here. First of all, tell us a bit about Dassault Systèmes and what you're doing here at Farnborough International Air Show.
So the airshow industry is one of our most successful industry for Dassault Systèmes for many, many years. Actually, most of the visitors who flew in took planes that were designed, manufactured or simulated with Dassault Systèmes software.
So what do you see defining the aerospace sector over the next, should we say, decade? Let's keep it simple, the next 10 years.
Lots of changes, lots of changes in the consumer habits, in the business travel habits, in the transportation of goods across the world, but also in the planes themselves. I should say everything that can fly today is being reinvented, from electrical vertical takeoff and landing with companies like Vertical Aerospace, who is a big customer from Dassault Systèmes, to electrification and hydrogen and definition of the new passenger experiences, new methods to build, manufacture, maintain, repair, service planes in the future. There is a lot happening.
We talk a lot about sustainability now, don't we? It's a huge focus. It has been for a number of years, but a massive focus now. What is business sustainability and how does it relate to Dassault Systèmes?
Yeah, I think that today sustainability can be defined in three key pillars, three key domains. The sustainability of the product and the services, how to make sure that the footprint is lower and smaller on the planet. Sustainability of organization, how do you make sure that you can keep and retain talents to continue to innovate. And sustainability of the business model. Are you profitable when you deliver this new plane or this new satellite? Can you deliver it not as a product but as a service? So monetization is also a really, really important topic. So sustainability is about product and services, people and organization, and business models.
So I suppose it's important, isn't it, to keep the profitability in there, because otherwise there wouldn't be a business. But how are Dassault Systèmes supporting vertical aerospace?
So it's very simple. From a very, very first ideation phase, why not, to manufacturing it, you need scientific software to model and simulate everything that you can envision, imagine, to test before in the virtual world that it can fly, that it can work, that you can produce it, that you can have a great experience. And you do that in the virtual world. And then you go in the real world with a margin of error that is really, really tiny. And then you learn from the real world, take a lot of data and re-inject that into the model to make it even better and better and better over time. It's pretty simple.
You make it sound so simple, but we've looked at the next 10 years already in this little chat, but let's look again with eVTOL. What's that sector going to look like in the next decade?
I think that is being currently defined and invented by a lot of innovative companies, but also by the regulators. I think that a lot of governments across the world are trying to figure out what to do with that. There is a lot of innovation on new services for transportation of goods, patients, doctors, individuals, rich people. Many scenarios are being defined right now, and it's a brand new industry that is going to revolutionize big time the way we transport ourselves and move in the world.
And I suppose in the long time, the price will come down and make it accessible to everyone.
It's moving down pretty fast, yes.
So what other projects have Dassault Systèmes been working on recently?
The projects of our customers. So our customers imagine the future of health, the future of cities, the future of construction, of planes, of satellite, of cars. And so we try to anticipate as much as we can what they are currently planning to do in 5, 10 years, 20 years from now. But I will say that there is a big focus right now on material science. A lot of innovation is happening at the chemical level, at the metallic level, at the new material science level. So a lot of innovation is happening in this domain, and we're really invested in that. And I will also say that there is a big transformation happening in a lot of companies with a new workforce that is aspiring to a very different way of working, a very different way of contributing to what's happening around us. And it's a profound way also of thinking differently about information systems. And this is why we have built something called the 3D Expanse platform.
Can you tell us a little bit more about this 3D Experience platform then?
The 3D Expanse platform is a way for companies to imagine sustainable innovation, modeling and simulating product services that exist and that you want to make better, or don't exist and that you want to bring to life. So this is a collaborative platform that allows every discipline from a company, mechanical engineers, software engineers, electronics engineers, but also CFOs, marketing people, to come together and work in a way that is relatively disruptive by modeling and imagine tons of what-if scenarios, validate them virtually before making them real.
Final question for you then is, you mentioned the workforce just there, how the workforce has changed in the last number of years. How does that affect the future for Dassault Systèmes in the recruitment process?
It's actually becoming a little bit easier for us to recruit than it used to be in the past, because when people start, and young engineers or business people start to realize the domains we touch and the companies we work with, like Vertical that we are mentioning, they see that we are very, very close, and we're actually sometimes at the core of future innovation on the way we transport ourselves, take care of ourselves as individuals, transport goods, but also the way we live, the way we feed ourselves. And we are, in many, many cases, right in the middle of this innovation for the next 20, 30 years, and people are joining us for that.
It's a crucial time and a very exciting time. Olivier, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.